Bright lights sitting gonna set my soul on fire. Welcome to Las Vegas, the entertainment capital of the world and home to the running rebels of UNLV. Today, these two teams square off in what should be an exciting Mountain West showdown. As we'll see, the Boise State Broncos taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the UNLV Rebels. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. And the Rebels will kick it away first. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So the Boise State Broncos offense will get the first crack at it here. Here he comes, and obviously defense is always going to be aware of a quarterback, but boy, he finds a way to put defenses on their heels all the time, David.
I mean, what can't he do? He's got the weapons, he's got the confidence, he's got the experience. Jesse, these kind of guys are so hard to defend.
You're right. They better be able to find a way to get pressure on him, because if they don't, this is going to be a long day.
Breaks a tackle, and he's got room. Just a savvy, veteran, productive run from this junior. The Broncos come to the line in the hurry-up. To the air on first down. Got his man out of the backfield. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They'll run it to the right side. The pirouette on the run. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. Third down play from the gun. Pocket starts to collapse. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. And the Broncos will call on their punt team. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. So the UNLV Rebels offense has its first opportunity of the day. As we take a look at our impact players for this game, David, what do you look for to make an impact from your leaders?
Your leaders not only have to lead the football team, but they got to step up and make plays on the field, keep everybody calm. These guys typically do a really good job of it.
Yeah, David, and they also generally set the tone for their respective football teams. Regardless of which side of the ball they play on, the teammates look towards them to step up in big games like this.
And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chains. They'll snap it from the 26 on first down. Quick release on the RPO.
And there you see the bind that the RPO play could put a defender in. That linebacker had to make a decision. Was the running back going to get the ball? He thought so, so he bit up, and that allowed the slant to be thrown in behind him.
Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. The Rebels are moving quickly down the field. They're going to go right back to him on first down.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive yards.
At the 40, there he goes. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. It's been a defensive battle through the first period, and the stats tell that tale. They'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. Now they're going to throw it. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. They're about to snap it for the 7th time on this drive. Running back searching for a hole. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. Here comes 3rd and short from the 24, and this offense does not want to send out the field goal unit. And the Rebels get enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and then can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play-action attempt.
After that 5-yard loss, some work to do now to keep this drive humming at 2nd and 15. Dropping back, it's Wells. Takes the easy completion.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes too. He is a versatile back.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Finds him out of the backfield. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. He'll start the return inside his, and he coughs it up inside the 20. Almost a disaster on that return, but they jump on it and they'll maintain possession. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Strikes the blow. They finally make the stop, but the big run is plenty to move those sticks for the first down. He's looking to throw it. And he fires over the middle. It's incomplete. They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Right on target this time. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this 3rd down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Just masterful working that sideline and getting the toe down for the catch. The Broncos with the 1st and 10. They're going to throw it again. Finds his man. It's Costa. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Trying to find his man on 1st down. Hauls it in. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. And a chance to really carry momentum with them into the locker room if they can take the lead here. 1st and goal. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Fires to the end zone. And it's intercepted. A turnover for the defense. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Really nice job there by the defense because I think they baited the QB into trying to fit that one in over the middle of the field. Remember, it's a big zone coverage. They've all got their eyes on him back there in the pocket, and they just let him feel like maybe I can fit this football in. Not so fast. They come away with the pick.
The UNLV offense ready to return to the field. They've got some time to work with here, Jesse, and if they get a 1st down, they might really get aggressive.
I'd be aggressive right out of the gate. I'd be throwing for a 1st down. If I get it, then it's pedal to the metal. I'm in that 2-minute mode to try to score a touchdown or get a field.
But I do think this is a situation where you also have to understand that I have the lead going into the half. I've got the momentum, so don't do anything stupid here.
Wants to throw on 1st down. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. Bunch formation trying to spring a guy free. Back to pass, it's Wells. Looking to the big tight end. And the pass is incomplete, but the flag flies, and there was a lot of early contact there.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
They'll throw it on first down. This time it's complete. They'll immediately call timeout.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Wants to fire on second down. Quarterback adapting. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. The offense burns its third and final timeout of the half. They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down. He's going to pass. Pressure coming. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He's going to pass on second down. Throws to the wideout. Right on the money to the outside. He dragged the toe. And how about the ball placement? Only the receiver could get it. Pre-snap motion, quarterback trying to get a read. He wants to throw. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down. And here on second down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. Smashes it between the uprights.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. He'll bring it back from inside the 15. Needed just a little more help to turn that into a big return. They'll mark him down at the 29. It's first down, but the offense is just going to take a knee and go to the locker room. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, a delightful first 2 quarters of football there today in Vegas. And it's been said football is a game of inches. And guess what? Based on the comparison between third down conversion rate today and the average yard per play, how can you argue that? I mean, the low-lying fruit is to look at some of the explosive plays we've seen and panic. But really, this game is going to come down to which team is more efficient when they have the ball and how they play when it matters most. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas inside Allegiant Stadium.
We're ready to get it started here in the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Guys, the running Rebels offense ready to go back to work. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the third quarter.
And you just know the offensive line was telling their coordinator, put this on us. Let us continue to go out there, push these guys around. We can put this game on our back and end this thing by running the ball.
And this is a manhood question for this defense. Like, as a defensive lineman, and you're pounding the rock, like, I got to physically rise to this challenge. This defense has to play more inspired and more physical in the second half.
From the shotgun, the inside give. Trucks through the defender. And he broke 1 tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. To the air, it's Wells. It's complete to the left. There to make the stop, but he is a weapon out of the backfield in the short passing game, and they've got a first down. Here comes the option. And the ball is out. Who's going to get it? Picks up the ball and tries to make something of it. Works his way ahead for about 3 yards, stopped at the 23. He'll pull it on the read. Oh, it's on the ground. High ball. Defense coming up with a huge fumble recovery. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
In this offense, they like their quarterback running these QB-designed runs like you saw right there, but the defense, they're going to light up every time they see him tote the rock. They know they've got an opportunity to lay a hit on him and create a takeaway like they did right there.
The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. It has been a complete uphill struggle for both of these offenses, Jesse.
It sure has. At this point, David, someone's just going to have to step up and make a play. Someone's got to break a tackle, make an incredible catch, and just give some life to this offense.
And whatever you can, whatever it takes. Don't worry about looking pretty. That's out the window. We've already looked.
Makes a catch down the right side. And he was off to the races, finally tripped up at the 36.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover. They'll go to the counter play. They almost got a first down there. Stopped a yard short. It'll be third down. And the Broncos in the hurry-up. On third and short, just trying to get enough for the first down. They get him on the ground after he gets enough to move the sticks. The Broncos are moving quickly down the field. Quarterback on the keeper. The ball squirts free. Oh, the offense averts absolute disaster by falling on that fumble. Fast motion from the offense. They'll run it on first and goal. He'll pick up 3 before he's downed at the 6. Second and goal for the offense. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Third and goal, where you separate the wheat from the chaff. He caught it! Defense makes the tackle, and that will probably be the final play of the third quarter. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and UNLV has the edge. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the fourth quarter. They'll try to pound their way in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Broncos!
Well, they didn't overthink that one. Fourth and goal down close like that. You just turn around, David, hand it off to the big fella and let him do the rest.
And a lot of times in these situations, fourth down and goal, you see quarterbacks sneak so much. They trust the big running back and know he's going to drive his feet forward, finish the run, and get the touchdown.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point gives them a 1-point lead here in the fourth. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Syracuse is darn near putting up video game numbers offensively, and the result is a comfortable lead for the Orange on the scoreboard. They're up by 18 over Boston College. We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. The option look. Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain. So they're facing third and short from the 25. On the option. Bulls his way forward. Now the pitch. At the 45 on his way. And they get him out of bounds after an explosive run, just chewing up yardage along the way.
There's so many guys on this offense that can hurt you for explosive plays. You saw a huge gain there coming on the ground.
And the defense sort of, at some point, a couple of guys said, yeah, I'm not going to catch him. Let me just coast on in on this one.
You've got to make the first attempted tackle. If you don't get this guy down on the ground right away, you better have lots of bodies running towards him because he will kill you with his speed.
The Rebels will snap it on 1st and 10. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. Dropping back, it's Wells. Finds his tight end.
You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead, it's late, and they're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart. You got to attack the sidelines. You got to throw first downs. You got to keep this thing moving vertically down the field.
A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Wide receiver coming across in motion. He leaves it with his back. Able to pick his way forward for a decent gain before the defense gets him down. Going to work in the red zone, they can pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Great move there. Touchdown, UNLV. And they've moved out front here in the fourth.
What a great job by this offense. And listen, I judge offenses by what they do in the clutch, in those big moments and right before the half, in the fourth quarter, late in the game, just like right here. You need a score. You got to go take the lead. They do everything they can. Now, defense, you're up. I need you to get me a stop.
Looking for the two-point try. They want to throw it. He just couldn't squirt his way in for the two, and it's still a 5-point game here in the fourth quarter. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Boise State ready to send out that offense. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. 4 wide out set, 3 of them to the left on 2nd and 10. They'll throw again after the incompletion. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the fourth. Just a great job defensively, making him go through his progressions, and he really didn't have time to do it.
And that's exactly what you do in zone coverage. You drop in your spots. You read the quarterback's eyes, make sure you take away that quick stuff, and a great job rushing the passer and getting the sack.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. Looking deep down the right side. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. Bunch formation trying to confuse the secondary. He's going up top here late in the game. He's got it inside the 30. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on 4th down. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Getting some heat. Trying to get rid of it. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the tight end. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. On 4th down, trying to find his man. Snags it. Touchdown, Broncos! And inside a minute to go, and they've got the lead.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
How about this? A 2-point conversion coming. They'll run it. He'll be stopped short. Still a 1-point game here in the fourth. They'd hoped to push this edge out to a field goal, but they were denied. From inside the 10, here he comes. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. Going up top on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. They'll call timeout with 9 seconds left on the clock. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Comes out throwing on first down. Ball in the air, intercepted! And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
It's such a fine line offensively. Late in the game, you got to score, you got to make big plays, but you can't turn the football over. Big-time mistake. This one might cost him.
So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. Defense still with a couple of timeouts. They can force the issue, make the offense snap it again as they take a knee on this one. Both of these offense sputtered and stammered like a 73 AMC Pacer if they made one of those back then, and ultimately they come up short.
Sounds like a beautiful car that you just want to run better, and that's the problem with this offense right now. They've got the guys to make the plays, just not able to execute here today, Dave.
And it's frustrating because you want to make those plays, especially offensively, but you got to find a rhythm. You got to find something you do well and kind of stick to it. That offense couldn't find anything they did really well, and that's why they couldn't put points on the board.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David